The first table is the enter-remove tables. This table shows that the 4 independent variables are entered simultaneously into the regression model using the enter procedures. This procedure is the standard procedures of multiple linear regression analysis. To report the result, we refer to 3 tables: the model summary table, the Anova tables, and the coefficients table. The model summary tables provide information about the total effect of the 4 independent variables frequency, originality, elaboration, and flexibility on the dependent variable creativity. As you can see, the 4 independent variables are also predictors, and the dependent variable is creativity. The R value 0.945 shows that the correlation between the 4 independent variable and the dependent variable creativity is very strong. The R-square value 0.893 indicates that 89.3% of the variance in creativity is the effect of the 4 independent variables together. The 4 independent variables has a large effect on creativity because the R-square value is larger than the benchmark of 0.75. This table also presents the adjusted R-square value. In this case, adjusted R-square equal to 0.887, accounted only for the variance of the independent variables that are significantly influenced on the dependent variable creativity. In reporting the effect, we will refer to the adjusted R-square value if any of the 4 independent variables is insignificant, with the p-value larger than 0.05 or equal to 0.05. Then we move to another important table, which is the Anova table. The Anova table is used for hypothesis testing. In this table, if the F ratio value is significant with the p-value less than 0.05, the research hypothesis is true. On contrary, if the F ratio value is insignificant with the p-value larger or equal to 0.05, then the null hypothesis is true. In this case, the result shows that the large F value 156.775 is significant with the p-value equal to 0.000. Therefore, the research hypothesis is true, and the null hypothesis is rejected. Thus, we make a decision that there is a significant effect of frequency, originality, elaboration, and flexibility on creativity of the psychology postgraduate student. The next table is the coefficient table. The Anova table presents the total effect of the 4 independent variables on creativity. On the contrary, the coefficient table presents the individual effect of each of the 4 independent variables on creativity. The column unstandardized coefficient presents the unstandardized beta value and a constant value. From the values, we write the unstandardized equation of the multiple regression model for creativity. This equation can be used to calculate the score of the variable for respondents. For example, to calculate the score of creativity if a respondent's score for frequency, originality, and elaborations are 34, 45, 73, and 50. We insert the score in the equation to calculate creativity score, which is 27.368. This is the way how we calculate the score by using the unstandardized beta coefficients. The next column is the standardized coefficient column. It presents the standardized beta coefficient for each independent variable. From the coefficients, the standardized equation of the multiple regression model of creativity is creativity equals to 0.138 frequency plus 0.468 originality plus 0.246 elaboration plus 0.325 flexibility. In the standardized regression equation, there is no constant value. For this equation, the standard deviation of each beta coefficient is standardized to 1. Therefore, the effect of the independent variable on creativity can be compared by referring to the standardized beta coefficient. In this case, originality has the highest effect on creativity with the beta value of 0.468, followed by flexibility beta equal to 0.325 and elaborations beta equal to 0.246, and finally fluency with the beta value equal to 0.138. The next column is the t-test column. The p-value or significant value will be smaller than 0.05 if the t-value is larger than 1.96. In this case, all the t-value of the 4 independent variables are larger than 1.96. Thus, the significant values are smaller than 0.05. This means, individually, each of the 4 independent variables has significant effect on creativity at p less than 0.05. The 4 independent variables can be used to predict creativity of the postgraduate student in the research population. This is how the result of the multiple linear regression analysis elaborated. In reporting the result, the assessment for assumptions, the R value, R square value, the standardized beta value, the Anova test result, and the t-test result should be reported. With the above result, we reported that this causal relationship design research is conducted to investigate the effect of fluency, originality, elaboration, and flexibility on creativity among psychology postgraduate students in a university. The result of multiple linear regression test analysis indicate that the data met the assumptions of the test. Furthermore, the result shows that there is a very strong total correlation between the 4 independent variables with creativity, with the R value equals to 0.945 at p less than 0.05. The R square value of 0.893 indicate that the 4 independent variables contributes 89.3% of the variance in creativity. The 4 independent variables have a large effect on creativity, with the effect size larger than 0.75. The result of the Anova test is significant. The F value with df1 equal to 4 and df2 equal to 75 is 156.775, and the p-value smaller than 0.05. Therefore, the research hypothesis is true and the null hypothesis is rejected. This means there is a significant total effect of fluency, originality, elaboration, and flexibility on creativity. Individually, originality has the largest effect on creativity with the beta value equal to 0.468, t equal to 9.429, and p less than 0.05. Followed by flexibility with beta value equal to 0.325, t equal to 5.897, and p less than 0.05. Elaborations beta equal to 0.246, t equal to 4.281, and p less than 0.05. And finally, fluency with the beta value equal to 0.138, t equal to 3.281, and p less than 0.05. The standardized equation of the multiple linear regression model for creativity derived from this research is creativity equals to 0.138 fluency plus 0.468 originality plus 0.246 elaboration plus 0.325 flexibility. In conclusion, the 4 independent variables fluency, originality, elaboration, and flexibility can be used to predict creativity of the psychology postgraduate student in the research populations. The finding of this study is consistent to the statement of E-pole tolerance. And this research has established a regression model for creativity for the psychology postgraduate student population in the university. After learning the multiple linear regression test with an example, let's practice your SPSS data analysis skill with an exercise. In this exercise, a researcher conducts a causal relationship design research to investigate whether likability, romantic personality, appearance, passionate character, and first impression are predictors of attractions of love. By using the data MLR1 SAV, analyze the data using SPSS and report the result of your analysis. To download the data for practice, click the subscribe button, and in the YouTube channel, click the video exercise for multiple linear regression test. Then click the link to download the SPSS data. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day.